This hand's a little loose. I'm gonna keep it. It's got a Fate Weave.
Dear Twitch chat, a brief reminder that mulliganing is a privilege, so you should do it.
If this Cannibalize was a 2-drop removal spell, this hand would be great. Things I want to keep track of. Ooh, I drew a Guidance. I'm so
because
good.
that's what we changed.
That's what we changed, yep.
Yep. Also remember, Twitch chat, Burgle, always right. Always right. When his decks are always perfect out of the gate. Never seen any changes.
Never, ever.
I swear to God, the best part about testing over playing on the ladder is that you play quickly.
Correct, yes. We'll play like 600 games here in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
We could
get 25 minutes right now if we were on the ladder.
Correct, yep. Just like, all right, well, you know. All right, that's a Quenchy. I think verdicting here is okay.
Zedix?
No, using my champ power. Nah, I should wait on that. I'm gonna wait on that.
No, definitely, almost never.
Because I want to wait until you have a banner in play, probably.
Yeah, you're. If Twitch chat's listening, the goal is to make sure you have as many real hits and as few things that are like get a Daybreaker and
also,
as humanly possible.
I'm dumb. I drew a Twilight Justice for the turn too, so like.
Oh God, yeah. Particularly if you have Twilight Justice, everybody, don't. Yeah.
This is so good for me. Nice 2-shard deck, idiot. God, my body is ready to pick -1/-1. Don't do it, Burgle. Don't you ruin by me. Rude man.
Of course your shit's getting a rebound. Are you kidding?
I didn't play another card. What else would I have? Idiot. I'm really good at this. Alright, less good.
Like borderline conceding to a guidance, but this hand wasn't winning any other way.
Nothing to see here. Very unlucky.
Yep. That's...
How do I make sure this goes to Burgle? Bob with the 12-month resub. Welcome to the Sapphire Sub Club, Bobby.
Okay, yeah. Huh.
We're done here, right?
Yeah, we're dead.
Okay. Let's just play a bunch of... No, let's play a bunch of game ones, because, like... I know Force Stalking. I know it gets better for me post-board than it does for you. I guess you could
that was a hand that just didn't quite come together. Needed to find the second Ruby Shard.
Yeah.
And ideally, like, a bit more action. But happens. It was a keep on 6, so, like, I don't think you get to mulligan those.
Gankophobia, I only sub for Burgle, to be honest. God.
Yeah.
I'm just like, cut you a percentage of my Twitch check for this month.
Just pay me in sweet, sweet cards. I don't believe in real money.
I don't believe in real money. We'll send some more platinum your way.
God bless.
My hand is great. Can we just talk about how good my hand is for a second here?
I mean, all the cards in that deck are good, so I'm not... You're just rubbing my deck all over me.
Just rub it. Yeah, just rub the deck off. Yeah.
Oh, God. I know, it's good.
Yep.
And Twitch chat, like, yell at me if these darts I have seem anemic. I'm keeping starts that are, like, reasonable, like, nice curve, playing shit every turn.
I mean, like, you went to 6 last game, so it's like...
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm letting Twitch chat down.
Hacky! With the 21-3 sub. Thank you very much, and welcome back.
You owe me a lot of money for that one.
You're not wrong, man.
Why do I always draw the one of Swift Strike Heartsworn Caller every time?
One of Swift Strike. Man, he's just in it to win it, okay? Eating the magic stream. We did magic this morning, Pimped Up Monk. I've been really bad about. I know I put a loose schedule up there, and I haven't been adhering to it. But we'll get approximately the right amount of hours of everything in. Nightfall. That's so useful against this aggro deck. I feel like.
So,
really...
Twitch chat. Note how Jeff was smart and waited for me to attack there, so that a 1/1 Phantom blocker would have eaten the Forge Fist. Just like small details that are important when using quick speed verdicts.
Yep. Do you have a Runebind?
I do not.
God bless. God bless us. Twilight Justice. So I hit Sacrifice the Troop and Daybreak. How greedy is it to hope I hit -1/-1 on the next one?
I mean, how much do you like living? Why do you want a Daybreak? What's wrong with you?
I mean, it gives me more health. I guess
You're dumb. Like, actually, you teach a class, presumably, that involves mathematics, so you could do this math if you were so inclined and not lazy.
What are the odds? Like, if I hit the -1/-1, though, I've just, like, lost free Daybreak value here now, though.
Did you just use the words free Daybreak value seriously?
All right, fine. I made you sacrifice 2 things. It's cool. It's cool. I accept that I should make you sacrifice a troop there. Because I am unlucky, I should make you sacrifice a troop. Had I been luckier, I should not have made you sacrifice a troop, though. Just so everything's above the board. Boop, have a charge. Charge.
Is that card good?
It feels decent. I'm gonna use the word decent. These are my phantom friends.
Yeah, you've established win cons.
And I can bring the pain, the phantom pain. Yeah, gotcha. This deck's great.
That may have been a mistake I had there. I maybe shouldn't have played out the speed.
The banner.
Yeah. Just because, like, I wasn't playing any cards, so there wasn't any terrible incentive. It's like 2 damage to expose that.
Okay, and it could represent more damage on the line.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here's an important question for you, Burgle. What battle board properly embodies Judge Burgle's court?
I literally own no battle boards. I don't put deck sleeves on my deck, as you can see right now.
Whoa, you top 8 at a bash. You certainly have a battle board.
Oh yeah, sir. I have the awesome Flamey one.
Yes. Really rude, Burgle.
Weird. What 2 cards could I have been holding that weren't Runebind? Okay, that's pretty
Die.
Good. Yep, that's a problem.
Ooh, Fate Weave. The fact this deck gets to play Guidance is so great.
I know.
Can we just talk about how good Guidance is for a moment?
Okay, can we talk about how much you made fun of this deck, like, for the entire season? I believe the words were mopey.
It is mopey.
It is a mopey deck.
It's an accurate descriptor.
You are not wrong.
Do you see how I'm killing you right now? Do you understand what is currently occurring? That's really fucking rude, man.
I just destroyed your clock. Good job. Good use of sentence. He wants to do this here before this stupid thing dies, because right now he has no troops in the bin, and that's a crappy verdict.
Yep. All right. These cats are real good.
Mm-hmm. Second justice is like an unfortunate tax of playing the first justice.
Yep.
You really want it on 4.
God bless us, everyone.
Why would you make a sacrifice that troop?
It took a few tries, but we got to the sacrifice verdict. And I have this daybreak that's awesome. Oh baby. Oh baby.
Oh boy.
Built. I was so excited, Burgle, and then I was let down. Man, I've just got to play defense for 9 more turns so this Nightfall can go to work.
That's a slight fuck up by me there. For anybody who's watching, I have a card in my hand. If Jeff gives me a window to play it when I had no cards in my hand the previous turn, I want to play it so it can't get discarded from my hand using something like Cruel Sentence.
Yep.
If I intend to play it anyways, you should just run it out.
Aha!
So we're at the point where like +2/+2 starts to be like reasonable for Jeff, or +1/+1 on Phantoms. Oh god.
Am I supposed to kill you? This does 2, put you to 6. These put you to 4. Yeah, this is just dead next turn.
What can we do?
I lose to
Jeff concede. We'll play a third.
Yep. I lose to exactly Sabretooth with that line, but I think that's fine.
What's the incentive though? Like, couldn't you just have waited and kill me next turn?
No, I don't have you dead on board if I don't attack there.
You have 4 power in the air and
I was putting you were at 8.
Yeah. Yep.
I have to attack so.
Alright, let's draw better. Sockets players in Twitch chat, I hear that the
is the
Sentry guy?
Is Sentry good? Is that a good card?
I didn't put it in my deck, but you know, hoping to draw it anyways.
So, for those of you that are just joining us, Burgle and I are playing some testing games for the batch this weekend. So, again, the goal of these games isn't to win the games, it's to learn something and kind of take away something from the matchup here. So I conceded that game that I was winning, so Burgle and I could play a third game here without having to re-challenge each other, just for the sake of time efficiency. Like, we've been playing for 13 minutes, and we've played 2 fairly long games.
Don't buy into the hype. Jeff conceded because he's scared.
He's scared.
He's scared.
Knew I left myself dead to Sabretooth, had to back out.
Yep. Knew I was ripping that Sabretooth.
Since Jeff's playing Burgle's deck, Burgle wins no matter what.
That is the lesson.
That is a hot take. Hey, Red Life, welcome. Is this good? If so, why? Is this the part where I lose the game? Feels like the part where I lose. You know you play those in the wrong order, right?
Yep. By the way, experienced Sockets players play the goddamn Warp Steel first.
I don't think it matters because I'm dead.
Goal of killing Jeff before Sunlit Sentence happens. Sort of what we're on.
But my daybreak. Oh, I never published my Magic video from this morning. Someone just asked about it. I'm so dumb. I got to draw an extra card? That's so good for me. How you'll ever beat this massacre. We played Landosium this morning for Magic. I just hit publish on the YouTube video now because I'm a big dumb stupid. Oh man, 2 massacres, can't lose. So this Depth Crawler should be a 3/3 right now, so we'll keep track of that. So I'm dead.
You would be dead. You would be at 1. But yeah, thanks to that daybreak.
Thanks to my champion daybreak. Yep. And like that's a hand where like
yeah, that was the nuts hand where I was like, I can drop Animus and 3 things on turn 3.
And it's like that's worth noting where like the stalking quarries out of the board would be able to still keep up with that hand, right?
Also, one of the reasons to consider something like Sunlit Sentence main. Like while Massacre is good, but Sunlit Sentence can also recover you from states that like nothing else could.
Yep.
Better against the wild decks.
We could just be like completely non-committal and play 2/2/2. Burgle.
What?
I don't have any targets for my Withering Gaze, Burgle.
Oh, I was like, is this not a keep? I don't know. I thought about it because it's got a little too many resources, but it has ice and it has a sentry, so like it can do something stupid.
Hand's fine. I just really want to take an altar and hold Xanar Runebind away.
No. Of course not.
Fill up the cup with khaki. My cup runneth over. Thank you. Hold on, I have to respond to a Magic tweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff fucking Hogland. Excuse me. I have to go tweet. It's the only 2 things you step away from the computer for: tweeting and picking up shit.
So fucking Saffron Olive just tweeted a picture of like how much standard costs. And he's like, this is the cheapest standard we've ever had, and it's 4-color energy and then 4 non-energy decks, and the 4-color energy deck is $300, and all of the 3 shitty decks are $100 and $120. Like, well, yeah, of course the unplayable decks are cheap. What's your point? Meow. There's someone that posts just a bunch of random Magic stats on Twitter, and one of them, they posted, no, not my Phantom. They posted it.
Just wait till I give that shit back to you with a verdict.
They posted on Twitter yesterday that Magic attendance at Grand Prix was down an average of 200 players for the last 2 years.
Wow.
Ah, this fucking Phantom, man.
It's up now.
I think it's better than getting a Nightfall, though. These are my Phantoms. My Phantoms are amazing.
Can't even block this here Swift Strike Blam Smith.
Block that one, motherfucker. That's just rude, Burgle. Was that a good line?
What?
Rune binding, like when my justice comes off, I'm gonna get to re-trigger it.
I don't have what you might consider like an abundance of options at the moment.
Okay, that's fair.
You're on 6 shards. If you had a guidance, you would have guidance.
That's true.
So that's sort of what I was thinking. I don't. Basically, if that card's on and you get to grind me like with every use, I don't think I can recover. I could have picked up some damage with Heartsworn there. Huh. Okay, we're gonna give you one more option that I don't really care about. I guess I took what I thought was like a little bit higher variance line. But like it has paid off so far is what I would say, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's gross. These are the types of draws that are kind of punishing for like not having a clock, right?
Yeah, and they're the types of things that like Twilight Justice, if it's active, can like really deal with. Because like Saka.
Yep. You know, Second artifact is real.
Yep.
Yep. My Phantoms, you're so kind to me. Just to give her.
Imagine how colossally fucked I am if that Twilight Justice is on the table right
now. Am I gonna lose this game?
I don't know, man. I don't see how you could with all them Phantoms.
It's rude, man. Oh no, the Swift Strike Depth Crawler.
So like now if I get sack an artifact, it's not the end of the world.
Yep.
God, I love playing the control deck. Control decks are so great, aren't they? Isn't it great to draw cards? Ah, that's rude. Do you have speed? Oh, you can get a saber tooth. That would be so good if I had things to kill.
I think I just leave this back. Can't take another hit for an MC, right?
I mean, you know, I'm gonna swing for like at least 3. So.
Oh right, yeah, this guy's coming off here in a second. Just casual draw through. Maybe I'm gonna deck you this game. I've decided. That's what's going on.
Good luck.
10 out of 10 gonna deck you.
Godspeed. Are you dead? You might just be dead.
Are you dead? You have a saber tooth?
I have 8 mana. 8's the best amount of mana.
You have a saber tooth?
No. Like I got this, bro.
It's pretty good.
Another one of these.
You know what looks great in my hand right now? This Winter's Grasp.
What? It's gonna get somebody.
Oh yeah, totally can kill someone here.
Okay, you have 1 removal spell.
Who won game 1? No, this is a new set, right? It's a new set. All right.
Jeff, I wasn't done drawing all my cards.
Wasn't done drawing all my cards. Yep.
Pre-board?
What? Yeah, pre-board.
Yep. Okay. Twitch chat, remember, there's a reason this Sockets deck won like 60% of its goddamn games. It's real fucking good.
Yeah, the Runebind actually.
Damn it.
The fact that you were able to keep my Twilight Justin off for as long as you did definitely won that game.
Yeah. Yep. I honestly think I was not favored in that game for a while.
I agree. You were really far behind when you ruined on the Twilight Justice. And then you just ran off a couple of altars and the Twilight Justice stayed bound.
Yep.
The CCS is in 2 weeks. Yeah, it's the 14th. So need to find a deck I can stomach playing for that. Bash is whatever. Or the Bash is in. The Bash is 2 weeks from, or the CCS is 2 weeks from Saturday, is what I say there. I'm confused. I thought this stream was going to feature Pitch Perfect.
I mean, Jeff singing has often been described as pitch perfect.
I'm glad you agree, Bertle.
From people who are absolute filthy liars.
This is fair and reasonable. I can win this game.
I mean, if you have a massacre, I'm fucked right now. I'm looking at draws a card and -1/-1. My temptation is to, if I do -1/-1 and you have a massacre, I'm super fucking dead. If I do draw a card and you have a massacre, I still have an active Animus. I don't happen to have any troops in my hand, but I can draw them.
Yep.
-1/-1, everything's dead.
I think you're supposed to let me draw a card.
I sort of think so too. Because the case where you don't have Massacre in this is like significantly better for me. It's tough. Okay.
God, that's so good. Verdicts are so powerful.
No. My resources.
Not my shard. Not my shard. Quenchinator, kill you. Didn't have a Quenchinator. What a fish. What a fish. On fishing. That's 10. All right. Don't remind me.
I definitely. So, Twitch chat, the reason that I am thinking over this pretty hard is that I know he's got another verdict over there. So, if he hits -1/-1 or another sack a troop, the option of killing him is off the table next turn. So there are a lot of cases in which I don't have lethal right now. He has another verdict on this card right here, and if that other verdict is sack an artifact or enchantment, I really want this Sentry of Nullsign to be alive. As such, I think I'm pretty comfortable sacrificing this Depth Crawler instead. Jeff, how do you feel about those thoughts?
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Yeah. Cool. Yep. No missing lethal here. Everybody feels good. Is drawing your ramp creatures good at the end of the game?
Worth noting, I have a Cannibalize in my hand, and that could be something that had text.
Casualty War? Casualty War would have been good.
Would be good, yeah.
Maybe an argument for saving that shard in my hand. Given that I'm going to get to 7 if I... This game probably should have shaved the shard in my hand, give you one other option that's fine for me.
Making you sacrifice a troop do anything? No, not really. Alright, that's a good one. Okay. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance.
No.
So you're saying there's a chance. Well, it's all I need is a chance. Block. I would like to block.
Agree.
I'm gonna go all the way up to 4-5 here.
Sentries, Elves of Ugin.
Should probably just fire this off.
Twitch chat, this is why you Runebind Twilight Justices. Shit gets out of hand otherwise. Oh no. Oh no! You've killed all of my sentries. Worth noting, by the way, that Jeff still could have been given the option 2 -1/-1s, even if the first -1/-1 would have killed all of my creatures. That's how verdict works. I don't know why.
What's a creature burgle?
Troops in my crypt.
Troops
Void.
in my crypt. Yep.
Void chain. I'm a world famous hex blogger.
I remember I was talking to someone that had been to the Hex office before, and they just had a swear jar in the office. They said,
where you use
Yeah.
you use magic terms and just get fined.
Yep.
That's incredible.
It's really weird. The games you don't have alter, I win. By win, I mean I might win this eventually, 12 years from now. Where my Twilight Eclipse is at, man?
Mono from the Ashes hands. Hero falls.
We are definitely not winning this game currently, I agree. God, just man, I was hoping to. I should have held on to that a little bit longer.
Withering Gaze is real bad against this deck.
Kinda like post board, you have to have it in because they're gonna bring in Confounding Ires. It's just rude, man. Man, dude, screw this Winter's Grasp.
The problem with that split is that the problem with the Winter's Grasp Casualty of War split is that Casualty is really bad against Exalted Pathfinder and Scion of Lyvanth. So you get a little pinched.
Put my clock on the table here.
Oh shit.
This matchup feels terrible. I don't know if Forced Stalk Inquiry fixes it, but this does not feel good.
Pre-board, I don't think it is. Post-board, I don't think it's amazing. I think that all of these control decks have trouble with the different ways that that the soccer deck can attack. The fact that it can become like a fucking, that it can be an aggro deck or it can be a draws like way more cards than you deck is wildly problematic.
Yes. Yep. So this thing's gonna eat it in half a second here. Yep. That's it's not quite lethal. Joke's on you. Should have gotten a Gladiator, Gem Nerd.
Daybreaks are just doing God's work.
God bless us, everyone.
No.
So you're saying there's a chance, Burgle. You're telling me day has broken, and my Nightfall's got 21 more turns to kill you. Fuck.
I can't create it and play it at the same time. Oh god, you've got so much health. Oh.
The value. So Burgle's making a card here because he wants discard a random card to be an option that comes up because he really doesn't want to sacrifice either of these. Thankfully, he's gonna have to choose. So bye bye Burning Banner.
Rip.
Oh, oh, oh! That card drew a card.
Damn it!
All right. I feel like if Day can hold down the fort here for another turn or two,
no,
we're gonna be able to stabilize.
God, Mother bless it.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw a Twilight. Does this deck just need more Twilight Eclipse in it?
No, really doesn't.
Really doesn't.
It's like it needs, if anything, like less Twilight Eclipse.
I want a card that like kills you. This is so much better than Casualty of War. Kinda. Kinda. Bingo, guidance for guidance. Oh yeah, taste my sweet justice. Oh, that's a punt on my part. I should have killed Burgle's Sentry before playing the Twilight Justice, so that way this would force him to sacrifice the altar.
Yep.
That's fine. My Daybreak's got my back.
Honestly, and I've said this once today, I will say it many times. The only reason this matchup is like tolerable from this particular control deck standpoint is that Twilight Justice can get friggin' altar off the table in game 1. Shit.
Post board, I don't have a way to hit the altar off the table extra, right?
You do not, because does not exist in those colors. Shards, troops, crypt.
All right, so if I win this game, this puts us a 3-3 in game 1s.
What is this? Is this the third game of the second set, or is it just the second game of the
no?
second
It's
set?
2-3 in your favor, right? Currently.
Yes.
If I win this, it'll be 2-3 in your favor.
No, you won the first two.
Oh, did I?
I think it'll be it was 2-2 coming into this, and you will be up 3-2 if you win this.
Oh man, do I get a Daybreak or a Nightfall?
And like, Twitch chat, here's the point. Jeff feels really sad right now because, like, you know, he hasn't actually won the game. But, like, he's won the game. We're now just engaging in the part of the game where Jeff has won.
You know what the problem is, Burgle? This deck doesn't draw enough cards while it's won the game. That's my actual problem with it. It doesn't. I realize that I'm ahead, but I don't feel like I'm ahead because there's only 2 cards in my hand that I have all these stupid constants on the table.
That's fair. If you played Journey into Nightmare, you know, you could have more cards in your hand.
That's true. That would make me feel better about myself. Another Nightfall. Yeah, let's do it. 4-turn clock. Let's go!
Yeah, and like the point is that I can't really like actually deal that much damage. Like racing 4 Daybreaks is remarkably difficult. Well, we're both out of cards. It's pretty much 50-50 who wins from here.
Yep.
Oh, God.
This extra Nightfall on the table.
Joke's on you. I drew some more shards.
Wait, you could have made a banner, dude.
That's true.
You're allowed to concede.
What?
You're allowed to concede.
Yeah.
Bro. You did let me get to 20 resources though, so that felt good.
Third game. Third game.
Yep. So 3-2 in favor of
you.
The Verdict deck.
But it didn't feel good enough. Sorry.
Didn't feel good.
Oh, it didn't feel smart enough. And yeah, it's true. Eclipse does completely put that game away, but in a game where you have like less stuff, or you have to play it on 4 and you just die, like it's sort of shit.
Yep, you're not wrong. I might do more Magic tonight, Murph Borrows. I don't know that we're gonna do any this afternoon. We'll see how long Declan naps for and how long Burgle's willing to get dumpstered for.
I have infinite patience for getting dumpstered. Hello.
You're a little late.
Nope, right on time.
God bless us, everyone. No, you're supposed to play the Animus so I can hero fall it.
Yep, playing out the Warp Steel here, just because then we know we'll be able to play Animus and guarantee a trigger on Skrio's Forge Fist.
Hmm. Hmm. My judgment is so powerful. Yep. We put Miracle Gem in Stalking Quarry postboard.
It's a good question. I don't know. I didn't manage to queue into Jwalla long enough to figure that out. I kept queuing into people who were worse. So that sucked.
Wait, don't you have a thing? Oh, you drew Runebind. Fuck you.
Jeff is so clever.
So rude, man.
Such good reads. He's so good at reading the game.
So we're going to Winter's Grasp this Animus during Burgle's already steps. That way it chokes him off a resource for the turn. This is probably a scenario where Rune Binding the removal is probably correct. Because it's not going to be able to tag Animus on the way back next turn. So we're looking to dodge 2-drop or shard 3-drop. If Burgle has like non-slow shard Animus Forge Fist, we're just gonna like pack it up, take our ball and go home.
Non-slow shard. Animus. Forge Fist.
Alright, 3 and 3, got it. Good beats. I
think the matchup is slightly worse for BD than that felt. I think it's probably like a 45-ish. 40-ish, like first game. I think it gets better when you slam a bunch of fucking Stalking Quarries. I also think, as a general rule, that more casualties of war and less Winter's Grasp make this better, but they hurt you in other areas.
They hurt me that bad, really?
Against Exalted Pathfinder decks, you can tend to wait and hero fall it, so like that's not too bad. Against Candles, you don't really. It's really only a Scion of Livent that matters. My original Judge Burgle build had a 2-2 split, and that might still be right. I could see the 2-2 split being right. Casualty also hits Dark Hearts and just like a whole bunch of other random shit.
Yep.
But you probably want to figure out how this feels post board with the 4 Stalking Quarries, because that just gives you a boatload of things that are good on.
I'm boarding now.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna cut my Cannibalizes and my Withering Gazes.
Yeah, Cannibalizes seem bad.
I feel like I don't want more from the Ashes, but the 2 I have now are fine.
I just want these Confounding Ires.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, great.
Yep. Do I want Gazes assuming they're bringing in Ire?
I mean, when Gaze misses, it feels really dumb. Particularly in a deck without like necessarily that much
card advantage. Yeah.
Is it literally just a straight swap? 3 Ires for 3 Sabertooths?
Yeah. On your side, that sounds great.
Do I want to board out sentries? Never.
Never,
reason.
Never, ever. Nope.
Never for any purpose.
Never for any reason do you cut the sentries.
Great. But Jeff, you cut Birds of Paradise in grindy matchups.
Yeah, man. That's not Elves of Ugin. That's Birds of Paradise. Or Birds of Paradise makes 1 mana. Tell me when you're ready, by the way.
I'm ready. I'm just setting you up to yell about Elves of Ugin. Do it.
Birds of Paradise makes exactly 1 mana every turn. Elves of Ugin often makes 3 and 4 mana at a turn. That's what I have to say about that, okay?
All these holdovers from the old sets before they were like, no, we're not doing anything fucking stupid.
Oh, I wrote down battle board on my extra monitor and then forgot to change my battle board. What a tilt. I do not think you should ever trim sentries, Dwight. Just don't do it. It enables your most busted draw. You definitely, it's even more wrong to trim sentries in the Tri-Shard Sockets deck because the sentries let Bishop rebuy Animus and Underworld Crusader in the Tri-Shard Sockets deck. I think you could beat the control decks by going long, Batman. I just think Sentry is very, very fine in that plan. Like, you feel bad when you draw it late, but, like, that's fine.
I think the games we played were like a good indication of the different ways that this can play out. Like, I won one of them with like Altar of Null's on grind. I won two of them by just vomiting shit onto the board, right? And
Yep.
whenever one of those two things didn't happen, I eventually lost. And that's pretty standard.
Nah, it's a troop. So Elves of Ugin is more appropriate than Eye of Ugin. I really wanted to... never mind. I needed a second blood. Good guy Burgle got my back, burying the Fate Weave I didn't want. And I drew a blood. God bless. God bless us, everyone. Peace, Red. Thanks for the cheers. Cheers to you too, mate. Don't play Animus into Forge Fist. Like this card is gonna, it's basically a ritual here, right? Like he plays this Sentry and then like gets to go two things here, which is like really good. I did just Fate Weave a non-resource. Between this Twilight Justice and the ZX Judgment, I'm gonna get some redraws, and there are 4 Stalking Quarries in my deck currently, so flipping one of those to the top sounds like a great idea.
Sorry.
You're fine, man. Look at, all I'm saying is I'd be waiting 12 times longer on the ladder. I think I'm gonna Winter's Grasp the stupid Sentry here just because like it gives Burgle more room to do stuff. Yeah, comparing it to Baral or Cyclone Shaper is a much more accurate comparison, I think. It's a miracle. I mean, that's not Stalking Quarry, but it'll do, pig. That's just fucking rude, man.
Right.
Oh, we tried. Close game. Both teams tried.
Both teams played hard. You know you had a good draw when you have Animus in hand and are just sitting there being like, this card isn't playable. This Animus of Nullzine isn't good enough.
Oh, that was fine. Nothing. Everything is okay.
Dear Ruby Sapphire Sockets players, play Confounding Ire.
Play Confounding Ire. Yep. I heard people complaining about losing the bottom, but I was like, how many Confounding Ires are in your board? Is it less than 3?
Look, the Hex devs believe 2 things with all of their fucking heart. One is that Blood should get all of the good cards, just like literal all of them. And the second is that Confounding Ire rails them. That's it. That's what you need to know. No play on 1. It's great for us. Wrapping.
The fucking onion is so good. Rawr.
Oh no. That hurts. Why would you do that?
That's our plan, Burgle. Our plan is kill the Sentry of Dulzan and hope for the best. Shard, 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 shard. Oh baby. Oh baby.
Oh boy.
I don't think we need to test this deck anymore. Do it. Can't do it. Oh, you don't have a shard. That's so good for me, Virgil.
Why did you keep a 2-shard hand with no? I don't think you keep 2-shard hands with unless like you have mono removal.
Head Casualty of War, Massacre, Stalking Quarry.
Oh god. Yeah. Well,
I'd like a play.
Did you have was one of the shards an ice?
It might have been a 1-shard hand that was nice.
Oh Jesus. Hogland. God damn it.
But mulliganing sucks, Burgle. I don't want to mulligan.
Jesus Christ. What a stupid keep.
Do you hear the anger in his voice? Oh no.
What a stupid keep. I can't believe you might not die.
I can't believe you, but you deserve to die. What did you do? Still didn't draw a shard. Very unlucky. God bless us. Oh god, I'm so good at this.
Fuck.
This deck's so good.
Not a shard.
It's Drew Pyretic Ritual. God, I'm so good at this. Nice deck, idiot.
Good lord.
This is Daybreak, just like punching the clock.
Huh.
Please, 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 please. I'm so unlucky. I have to massacre instead of stalking quarrying.
Oh, that was a punt. I thought I had one more mana. Strong. Can't rebind this.
Can't rebind it.
Be smarter than me, Hex players. Count your resources.
No, Burgle, I believe in you. You're gonna draw a shard here. You're gonna flip this thing out. Man, you're really bad at this. Got one more shot here, man. God, you still missed. That's so good for me.
Whatever. You can't deal with the 5/5.
This is my Twilight Eclipse. My Twilight Eclipse is amazing. Oh no!
God bless America.
Oh no! Does this make Ruby? Oh no! It makes Ruby. Oh no! I just needed you to miss for like three more draws.
Just like everything.
Did you consider bricking for one more turn for me? Just,
I did not.
Make me feel good about this deck.
I did not. That was not in my plans.
Oh, sure. Second altar. Yep. That's perfectly reasonable and beatable. How are you going to beat me gaining 4, though, Burgle? That's the question you got to ask yourself.
Always good when the best your opponent can do is, yep.
Make a 12-4? Yeah, I agree. It's one of the best they can do is make a 12-4. It's real good for you. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! That's so great for me. Possible I should do that on Burgle's turn.
What are the odds that I hit a shard?
They're decent on the second and third draw. Yeah. Let me tell you about this card, Winter's Grasp, that you just gave me a window to play.
Oh, so yeah, that's my mistake. Arg. Be smarter than me, Twitch chat. Learn from my terrible mistakes.
So if Burgle wouldn't have played the Burning Banner there would never be a window for me to Runebind his dork there. Kill me.
16, huh?
16, yep. Do your worst.
What's this? Speed, this guy gets blocked.
I'm auto passed. I'll be right back. Declan is awake, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm. Twitch chat, be smarter than me. Don't put yourself in a position where you have to do math. Am I one short like an asshole? Block here. Good old exact lethal. Unless he has Casualty of War, in which case we are super fucking dead. Now we pause. Fire up some Twitch chat.
Did I come back to being dead?
Do you have Casualty of War?
No, of course not.
You are dead.
It's exactly lethal.
Exactly. They'll block the 7 and the 8, die to 5/5,
and God, I'm so fucking off this deck. Just alright, good. Let's wrap.